Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you the method I use to solder surface mount resistors. This is the best method I've found through my years of soldering. Before we get started, you're going to need some things. The first thing you're going to need is solder, obviously. You're also going to need some tweezers. The better tweezers, the easier time you're going to have. A good precise tip is good. You're also going to need, obviously, your components that you're soldering, your resistors. And lastly, but not least, you're going to need a soldering iron. So the first thing I like to do is apply a little bit of solder to each pad on one side for each resistor so that you can tack each resistor down, line it up, and be ready to move on. Once you have the solder applied to one pad for each resistor, you're going to heat up the solder, place the resistor with the tweezers, release the iron once it's aligned, and wait until the pad cools before moving your tweezers. Now this may take some micro adjustments. As you may see, I'm adjusting quite a bit to make the resistor even and straight with the rest. I'm just a bit of a perfectionist, and it was a bit hard to do with the camera where it was. Once you have all the resistors tacked on, you're going to want to flip the board and heat up the other side pad and inject the solder in just a tiny bit. My solder is a little bit thick, so it took less than it might with a thinner solder, but you just quickly apply a little bit of solder, pull the iron away. If you sit on it too long, the resistors could heat up enough that they become loose and move. Now that we have a semi-clean board, we can go ahead and look at these solder joints. So if you look closely, you can kind of see that I have a little bit too much solder on R9 and R8. That's just from when I originally put solder on the pads, I put a little too much. But if you look at the other side where I was able to inject the solder, it is a nice amount, but overall not too bad. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.